In this section, we're just going to quickly discuss some of the more popular editing apps on iPhone, and I'll give you my recommendation, which is what we're going to cover later in this course. The two apps that I use 90% of the time is Photos and Lightroom. Lightroom can be found in the App Store currently as Lightroom Photo Editor, and this is a free app. Both of these apps allow you to store, organize, edit, and share your photos. Lightroom Mobile has the added step of importing unless you take images using their built-in camera. In general, Lightroom is the superior choice. Their software and processing is tried and true and used by many professionals. Lightroom offers a lot more nuanced exposure correction and much more in-depth color control. They've also done a great job at simplifying their interface enough to where it feels intuitive and accessible for beginners. The features that aren't available in the free version are mostly some of the more advanced tools anyways. The only tool in the free version of Lightroom that isn't offered but is offered in Photos is the geometry tools. We'll get into what this means in the next section, but because of this, my recommendation is to use Photos and Lightroom together. You can also edit solely in Photos. I would really only recommend this route if your image looks good out of camera and you only need to do minor global adjustments like cropping, contrast, and saturation, for instance. This slide compiles some of the other third-party apps available in the App Store that also have great use, but this course just won't cover. The next most popular photo editing app on iPhone is Snapseed. This app is a great all-rounder photo editing app. It doesn't organize or store photos like the Photos app or Lightroom, but it offers many beginner to advanced editing tools. Some of the more notable tools that Snapseed offers are selective adjustments that allow you to apply an edit to a select portion of your image, or healing, which can mask over unwanted elements from your image, such as blemishes. VSCO is another great third-party app that is primarily known for its filters. In order to access most of what VSCO has to offer, you do need a premium account. And if you don't, you're going to hit a bunch of paywalls. If you don't mind getting past the constant prompts to buy their premium software, then I would highly recommend it. Darkroom and Afterlight both provide a similar service to VSCO. Their main editing tools are still surpassed by Lightroom Mobile and possibly even the Photos app, but they offer different filters and presets that can stylize your images and just aren't available in Photos or Lightroom. Ultimately, the best decision that you can make is to choose the editing app that feels comfortable to use. There will, of course, be a little bit of a learning curve anytime you pick up a new software, so I would recommend putting your best foot forward with Photos and Lightroom first, and then going from there. If neither of these are really working for you, then you can try out one of the third-party apps listed here or many others that can be found in the App Store. In order to test out and compare these different editing softwares, it's important that you have a more foundational understanding of the basic editing processes. The following section of this course is going to focus on this very thing.